Can you believe that Joann's didn't have my fabric? We'll talk about that. So if that's some content you would like to see, keep on watching.
Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believe me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, and in this video, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown on what I plan on sewing this week, or I should say, what's coming up this week. All right. Now, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Hello, ciao, guten tag, aloha, hola, konnichiwa, wagwan, bonjour. If you are returning, you know what to do. Go get something to drink, a quick snack, come on back so we can go ahead and talk about it. So without further ado, and to keep this very, very short, because during the taping of this video, I am getting ready to go on spring break. But by the time you're seeing this video, I just returned or am returning, okay? So I am holding on to this video. I will be editing this video on the road. So I'm gonna wait until it's almost time for me to get back before uploading this video, all right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into what's coming up the rest of this week into next week. All right, so first things first, I'm not going to be taking you over to the sewing table. Reason being is because I ordered some fabric from Joann's, placed the order, thought I was going to be able to pick it up yesterday, but a few of the yardage was not available. And it's not that it wasn't available. Sometimes they decide that they don't want to go find it or pull it, because I go to Joann's quite often, and when I want some fabric, I actually see how much is available, take a picture of the bolt, and then put it in online to go pick up at a later time. That's what I normally do when I'm in Joann. So I know it's there. It's not like I'm just searching online and don't know it's there. Okay, so that's what happened to something that's coming up for next week. All right, we'll talk about that in next week's plan. I don't want to give too much away of what's coming up. But let's go ahead and get into what's coming up the rest of this week, as well as into next week before I do another weekly plans. All right. So first things first, let's talk about the Kishi B wrap dress. So it is done. I just need to photograph in it. All right. So I will be doing that when I get back, photograph in it for you guys, suppose into the weekend. And the reason why is because today it is overcast right now, no sun. It's supposed to be raining while I'm gone. When I get back, it's supposed to be a little bit cold. So I'm hoping to get those photos done when I get back Thursday or Friday. Well, I'm supposed to be back Thursday, but I'm hoping to get the photos done Friday. The video is already done. I just need to add the photos in. So that's why I have not posted that or any sneak peeks of it or anything like that. Okay. So that pattern was Know Me 2020, this one right here. And I'm going to do a whole pattern review, what I think about the pattern and everything. One thing I will mention is, if you have not seen my video last week regarding the collar, it was a mistake on my behalf. I did not understand the video from Kishi B. Even though the video was really, really good, I did not understand the collar section there. The instructions, terrible when it comes to the collar section. But I will say that follow the pictures, because if you follow the illustrations on the pictures, you will get it. All right. The instructions were written well, just not for that portion. So that's one thing that I will mention about this pattern. Just be very mindful of that collar. All right. Before you ask me if I will, do a quick video of the collar, I'm going to say no. And the reason why is because I would have to definitely cut another upper collar, lower collar, and a small facing just to show you. And there's a video for it. Also illustrations and instructions. So I will not get into that portion. If you have any type of issues, you can always reach out to Marcia, Kishi B herself, so you could, so she could explain how to do that collar for you or whatever. Like I said, it's not a terrible pattern whatsoever. I actually love this pattern, but I think that your true beginners and your intermediate beginners might get a little tripped up for the collar. All right. If you're advanced, you've been sewing for a while, you may not. However, I've been sewing for a long time and I got tripped up. So even, you know, advanced sewers, we get tripped up quite a bit sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't happen very often, but sometimes we do something when, you know, we're not paying attention because we feel like we have put on so many collars, not paying attention in my case. All right. And it ends up looking kind of funky. All right. So of course I pulled it out. Good thing I did not cut off the seam allowance. I took it down and I did it. I actually took a couple of days away from it to get my mind together and then came back to it and it came out beautifully. But this is Know Me 2020, which is one of the first things that you will be seeing this week. The other thing that you will be seeing first part of next week is the Business Wardrobe series. It is the first one out of 4 in the Business Wardrobe series. So if you are unfamiliar with my Business Wardrobe series, it is a series that I got going on Facebook. I will put the Facebook link in the description box below. But in that group, I show 4 patterns that I am going to be doing a sew along to for the entire year. So it is a spring capsule wardrobe business style, a summer, a fall, and a winter. So 4 times a year, I announce what pattern is going to be that series. So you have time to pick up that pattern, and then I post the sew along in between that series. All right. Now, originally, I wanted to post this on the 19th. However, the fabric that I chose for my top, they did not pull from Joann's, okay? So it puts me a week behind. So I do plan on posting this Business Wardrobe series. I will be working on it this weekend because it's going to be a slow weekend for me. When I say slow, that means I'm not going to be out and about this weekend, but it's going to be a slow weekend to where all I'm going to be doing all weekend is focusing on everything that I need to get done with sew alongs, photos, and stuff like that to be ready for this upcoming week. All right. So the pattern is Simplicity 9690. It's an easy to sew pattern. If you have not seen my video, I put this in 7 patterns that you could sew up with 7 pattern pieces or less. Both B and C is part of that. I'll go ahead and link that video in the description box below, as well as on the end screen for that as well. But view B is 2 patterns and 2 pattern pieces, and I believe you see the pants is 6 pattern pieces, if I remember correctly from that video. But this is the first one, and I wanted to do something very, very easy to, you know, inch my way right back into doing a business wardrobe collection. Now, what I selected, I know you're going to be like, how is that business? You will see, because you could dress it up, you could dress it down, you could wear it with heels, you could wear it with sandals, you could wear it with flats, okay? So there's different ways. Don't always think of a printed fabric. So I will tell you that for my top, I am going to be using print, not in-car print, but just a print. And then for my pants, I plan on doing solid color, okay? So I had to change the actual print that I wanted. So I'm hoping that they have that print in style, or when I get back, when I pick up some fabric, because I will be putting in another order. So that's what I have going on for this one. All right. And the last thing that I am going to be working on when I get back over the weekend, because when you are seeing this, I will be back. Okay. So the last thing that I will be working on over the weekend is, many of you guys asked me about the video that I posted before I left, which is the 10, I think it was called like 10 patterns for your spring capsule wardrobes, to put 10 items in there. Many of you guys asked me if I would kind of go into details of how I put the 10 pieces together, the color palette and things of that nature. I will. Because it's easier for me to do it when I have the fabric. I'm still waiting on 3 other fabrics to be available at my Joann's to pick up. and then I will show you how I do a color palette and what's inside that capsule wardrobe. All right, so that's coming up because I rather show you and tell you as I have the items done. But I can kind of like walk you through it, and then the final grand finale of that I'm hoping for first part of April, because I will be working on that. I have one item done so far for that 10-piece wardrobe, spring capsule wardrobe, done already. So I still have the other 9 pieces to do, but they're easy, simple pieces that you can do as well. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. So until next time, keep sewing.
Whoa! Who knew I would make it this far? They hated